Welcome back. In this video, we will talk about pricing and how you can slowly increase your prices by creating value. One of the most difficulties that I have seen with my clients, especially at the beginning of their business journey, is that they have a weak sense of business and numbers. They serve from a place of generosity with their products and offering, rather than thinking in terms of business. They put the best ingredients and components inside the product, but then sell it from a place of desperation, which might lead them to run out of money and sadly, sometimes, if they insist on the same strategy, to go out of business. Each product and service quality has a price tag, and the customer expects to pay the right price for the benefits and perceived value of a product. In business, there is no free lunch. Start a business or start a charity. Just make a decision. Most of starting entrepreneurs devalue their expertise and the skills they bring to the table. And that sometimes comes from having an employee mindset rather than a skillful business person. Sometimes the problem relies on that they compare and compete with large distributor, which makes them think it's only about the price. Sometimes it's their lack of skills to sell and present, which leads to a lack of self-confidence and devaluing their work. In this video, we will solve those problems and develop a new mindset. When you sell a bouquet, you do not just take the flowers out of a garden and sell them to the customer. It took you years of experience, time, effort, and attention to details to create such a beautiful creation. Your customers cannot make such a beautiful thing, and that's why they buy it from you in the first place. They are not buying flowers. They are buying a creation, something beautiful to look at, to gift, and share with their beloved. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel appreciated. That's your selling point, and it's called perceived value. However, if you cannot sell your product at a premium price, that's a problem with the overall presentation of the product. Or you are selling in the wrong market to the wrong customer. Or your price is too low that the premium customer does not even consider it as a premium product. Let's fix all of that. First, to keep our business healthy and to run, we want to make sure we are not losing money on the sales we make. The bottom line of business is net profit and is not your revenue or your number of sales. Therefore, you got to sit down and calculate the cost of producing your product, plus your labor cost. Even if you are the one who is producing the product, treat yourself as an employee and find the average labor cost and calculate it into your product cost. I have a bonus video for you that talks about that in details. It will be your next video. For now, stick with me. Let's look at a small example. If the cost of making your product is $10 per piece, then the price that your retail customer will pay need to be multiplied by a factor of at least 3 to 5 times as a markup of your manufacturing cost. So your product will be sold at $50 at a retail store, and your wholesale buyers will get it from you for a wholesale price of $25. If you are selling your product direct to consumer through your online store, you will have healthy profit margins, which allow you to spend more on acquiring new customers and keeping your business profitable, healthy, and running. Make sure that the cost per making a sale does not exceed your profit margin. If so, then it's not a profitable product, market, offer, or a business model. It's a good starting point to do market research of competitor product and have a feeling of how much the customer is willing to pay for such a product category. You don't have to be the cheapest. Many people love to shop for quality over price. However, the price needs to be justifiable by the quality and overall presentation of the product. Please do not project your current financial situation if it's difficult on behalf of someone else's quality of choice. You are not the customer. Create products for the people who can afford quality stuff and sell it to them. However, since we are not selling a luxury product for the people who do not care about money, we need to be reasonable and meet a specific price range. If your margins are not healthy compared to the market price, you got two options. First, go back to your production facility and optimize your production cost, or outsource your product manufacturing to a trusted manufacturer. This will cut your fixed and overhead costs and make you focus on the marketing aspects of your business. The second choice is to niche in your product toward a more specific group of people with a more specific needs to be met. This might shrink your market size, but will increase your price in return, will increase your profit. When we price a product, especially if it's new to the market, we run a market test and do a price split test for 3 months, less or more. However, for now, don't be stuck on pricing your product. Start from a market price, then adjust. There is so much more to be considered for a purchase to happen other than the price. When you are presenting your price, we seldom offer one price, take it or leave it, unless it's a special offer as we mentioned before. We normally offer 3 prices. This will give the customer a variety of choices and price point to choose from. This will also widen your market in your category and allow many customers to join your brand now for later upgrade. For each product category, you can have up to 3 price points designed toward 3 different customers. The first offer is basic. It covers the essential for a product to be functional. Notice it's not made of cheap stuff, just less stuff, different material stuff, or smaller stuff. The second offer is for people who like to invest a little more in their life quality but still live on a budget. Add a few extra details and quality stuff to justify the value of the investment and price. In many scenarios, people will ignore the cheapest since they think it's the worst, and desire the most expensive since they dream of the best, and finally settle to the middle choice while dreaming of upgrading for the best. And last but not least, you got to have an offering for people who like to separate themselves from the ordinary shopper and want the best of the best. However, you need to work hard on making them believe that it's worth the value, not only in the components quantity, but the quality of materials, attention to details, and the overall sensual presentation of the product. Now that you have learned the first way of pricing your product, which is not losing money and meeting a targeted markup, we come to the second method of pricing, which has nothing to do with the cost of your product at all. It's called a perceived value of a product, creating a halo effect around your brand. Then using scarcity to increase demand. Owning your product becomes a matter of pleasure rather than an issue of price. This strategy takes time and effort to show results. You won't be able to pull it off at the beginning of your business. Just keep it at the back of your mind and move toward it. The less quantity of something beautifully made or essential for our survival, the more we want it, and the more its price goes up. It's a pure supply and demand, plus playing with the element of scarcity and exclusivity. If the product is so necessary and scarce, a customer might pay whatever it takes to get their hands on your limited products. When you position yourself or the brand as an authority or a celebrity, you can manufacture the sense of exclusivity and scarcity. Supreme does a great job with this idea by working with top designers and limits the supply of their products, which will increase the perceived value of an ordinary product. For Jeffree Star Cosmetics, you can buy the same set of mirror for $5, but over time, he built the celebrity power through social media to increase the price as he wishes, and believe it or not, people still buy it. I want you to get rid of the idea that people don't have money to spend. That's far from the truth. People want to spend money on products that make them feel different and exclusive. Be it poor or rich, they will finance it if they lost it. Keep in mind that prestigious brands spend billions of dollars on hiring the best craftsmen, hiring the best model, hosting the most exotic shows, work with top designers, build the most expensive stores, and work with the top publishing media to build the halo effect of a social difference and wealth. That's what people are buying, the brand logo and its social image. You cannot just hire a couple of models, take some fancy shots, design a fancy logo with a fancy name and call it luxury on a budget. Then expect people to associate it with luxury. There is no luxury on a budget. People who buy luxury don't care about money or a budget. These people buy into the brand name, its heritage and image. There is history and scarcity involved. For every of these marketing experts, there is a long history and connection with a large group of audience. regardless of what your idea about them is. They got the history, relationship, and audience. Their fans might pay whatever it takes to spend half an hour for a business consultation. Now imagine me with my 2 months old newly created account and a couple of hundreds of followers wanting to compete with them head to head or price my course and my services at the same price point. That would be crazy and immature on my side. They have provided so much value that I need to work my ass off even to get close to the same amount of value and dare to ask for the same price of my services. Therefore, it's not about who teaches you better. It's a matter of the brand's social image, the number of people who know the brand, and how can the brand symbol increases the value of the people associated with it. Marketing and branding with the right image are very critical. To be associated with the premium, you need to be presented as a premium, be known and associated with a premium, and be perceived as a premium. With time, your price will become premium. That's why you see so many talented artists with talented work get crushed. They expect their work to be valued and wait for their rich customers. Instead, they have to get into exhibitions, show their work, be seen, sell their first work of art at a reasonable price, get to be known a bit, build a name, let people talk about their product. Then they will have the social power to price their creation at their wish. Now, I might be wrong. I might have pissed you off. It's fine. I can only say I wish you all the best. But the market is what the market is. It's practical. And it doesn't care about your product as much as it cares about itself. For small businesses that are just starting, the best strategy to build value is to take a product that has a demand and simplify it to its essence. You can simplify by its function or by its aesthetics, then sell it to the people that value that one major thing. In the function scenario, take everything out and keep what matters the most, which is the essential function of the product without all the extra fluffy stuff. Your strategy is to bring the product to the masses and widen your customer base. This will give you a larger piece of the market share. However, for this strategy to be profitable, you need to be a superhero marketer with a deep pocket to reach and educate your customers. This strategy is preferred with a product with a subscription-based business model. With one-time customer acquisition cost, you can lock the customer down for future repurchases and recurring revenue. The other strategy is to simplify with a taste of style or a niche. This product could be sold at a premium price to a more sophisticated customer. Your job is to build an entire premium lifestyle brand image around your product. This also means that slowly you evolve from a product business into a more of a product, an experience, and a service business combined. You should also, besides your physical products, add digital products and services. Since the overhead and product cost of your digital product is almost close to nothing compared to your physical product. Once you make it, then it's done. It is scalable and it will work hand in hand with your physical product and diversify your income stream. A bakery shop can sell bread in store, can sell online bread recipes, and can also sell in-store and online bread making workshops. This will position you as an expert in your field and increase the perceived value of your brand. Some of the best type of content to engage with your audience and increase your brand value is educating your customers about how to solve their daily problems around a specific topic that is related to your product. Then solve the problem with your product as a supporting element. It's not a hard pitch rather than a demonstration. Another kind of content is a Q&A content where you answer the question that your customers always ask. Behind the scene and unboxing content are also great ideas to create a transparent image behind your brand and offering. Now keep in mind that your content should not be presented as a lecture. Keep that to college. Rather, it's more of a conversational content. Let's also keep in mind that it's not a pitch, rather as an entertaining and educational content. We are building a brand around our product. We are not desperate for a sale. Talk about your product application and solution rather than only pitching the product itself. Entertaining does not mean distracting or exaggerating. Just be authentic and natural. You can bring some humor to your content. You can also add some cute and personal aspects of your life into your marketing. Always remember, we are talking to people. We are trying to form a connection, not too much drama, just a little touch. No matter whatever you do, always avoid the corporate like image. The whole point is to connect with the customer on a personal level. Get them to be familiar with us. So when we recommend our products and ask them to try, it doesn't feel too direct, weird, and unfamiliar. Rather, it's like, yeah, I trust you. This looks cool. Sure, why not? You know when there is no connection is established, but you try to force something into someone that they don't want. Kind of weird, isn't it? Still, when the love is there, now you become more desirable and they want you more. So we give them more and more and more of the thing they want until they deeply fall in love with us. We are building a halo effect around our brand. So when it comes to the customer to choose between our brand or the other, it's a no-brainer. And that's simply established by your content, which made you seems familiar, close to heart, and likable. This will also make people feel that your brand care about building communities rather than only making a profit. It will also position you as the authority of the niche. This will make people proud of being a part of your brand and work hard to promote your business. And if someone tries to hurt and damage your reputation, you got fans to protect and defend your brand. Isn't that so much better than only promoting your product and services or just screaming out for attention? The job of the marketer is to give value as much as possible. So when it comes to the sale, it becomes, please take my money and give me that beautiful things of yours. When you are creating your content, keep few things in mind. When you are educating, just educate. Focus on one specific thing. Then give it your best value. You are building a reputation, not only making a video. Don't talk about too many points in one video. Otherwise, people get confused and don't know what you're talking about. Don't focus too much on yourself. Marketing is not about you. It's not about showing your friends and family members that you have a business. That's not what a business is all about. And that's not what the customers cares about. It's not a show off, it's a business. Another thing to keep in mind, we are not trying to become influencers at the moment. We don't want to confuse our audience with different types of content, which will make your customers confused about what we're selling. Another problem that many newbie marketers do is inconsistency with their content. They have no plan what to post about, or sometimes they just post anything they think it's cool. That's not how you run a business profile. You must be clear about what are your business objectives and have a content plan built around the lifestyle, problems, and solution of your products and services. When you want to create your content, group it into themes. For example, if you are selling health-related products, group your content into a strong mindset theme, healthy lifestyle theme, healthy food theme, daily workout theme, and so on. Then take a couple of days to plan the entire theme, and another couple of days to shoot the whole theme with videos and images. Now you have an entire month of content, which will allow you to focus more on being with your customers live and interact with them face to face. Another problem I see is that new business owners don't think about the overall presentation of their environment and product, which cheapens out the entire brand and makes you look unprofessional. Always take an extra effort to find a better environment, be it outdoor or a simple indoor setup. The point is to elevate your entire brand experience and image without breaking the budget. And as usual, think of how to connect with your audience with cute elements. Think relations, not products. Alright, we have come to your assignment. Your homework for this week is to group the problems, solutions, and lifestyle of your product or services into themes. Then create a plan for the next 3 months of content. Then shoot for the first theme of your content and start uploading. Don't worry about followers. We are building a brand image, not influencers page. Take care for now, and I will see you in the next video.